Hello, how are y'all doing up in the dub? Now we're finna talk to Leo. What's up with your money, Leo? What should you be doing to get that money flow going good? So what are you doing possibly? Y'all like, share, and subscribe at the end of this video and show me some love. And we're gonna talk to you, Leo. What should you be doing? What is your life purpose here? What are you supposed to be doing on the streets allegedly? This is for a lot of Leos. This ain't for just one person. So let's see. What is your life purpose here? What should you be doing this week? What are you gonna be doing, or who are we talking about allegedly? So let's see. What are you doing this week, or are you working on that you need to know between this week or whenever you get this message? What are you working on this coming week? What are you working on? What's you gonna be working on? What's coming towards you? What are you doing? Start from Sunday to next Saturday. What's in your energy that you might be doing in your life purpose? Okay, we have here someone is a yoga. Somebody might be doing yoga, like your life in it had your yoga by yoga, stretching and exercising. Somebody could be a yoga instructor, and indefinite abundance is coming this week. You're fully supported to as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. So you're being supported this week to get in your life purpose wherever you want to be, Leo. Being supported to go to whatever indefinite abundance is coming towards you. So what else is going on this week when it comes to a person's life purpose? Something about a school. See, the answers that you've been seeking involves going to school. Someone may have to go back to school to get some training allegedly this week, or figuring out this week they need to go back to school and get some fresh up. There ain't nothing wrong with getting freshed up. It says, freshed up, being freshed up, baby. Ain't nothing with your swag, ain't nothing wrong with going to fresh your mind up. What else is your life purpose involved? What is this week you could be going to do this week? Something about oracle cards. Someone is able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. Someone can mess with oracle cards. They can guide people. They might make their own cards, or somebody is into oracle cards this week, that they could be their profession they're getting into this week, or somebody's already involved in it. What else is your life purpose? We'll get one more. What else is your life purpose? Give me one more that you might be into this week, allegedly. This could be for anybody. I don't know who this could be for. It says, talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask your divine guidance. Ask your angels to divinely guide you where you need to go. So it's a matter of you opening your mouth and let's get busy, baby. Ain't no matter staying asleep. Sleep is for the weary, but the one that's strong and strong-minded and want a future, you got to make the first foot forward, baby. You can't stay in the dark. That's what I'm saying, allegedly. Now let's see what's going on. What's stopping you to get your abundance here? What do you need to be doing on your money this week? What's going to be going, and how's it going for you this week? For my Leo, what's going down this Leo when it comes to being abundant? What's going down with being abundant this week? Give me something on this. Give me some more, Spirit. What's going down with being abundant this week? What else? Give me some more. Okay, we got enough. That's enough, Spirit. That's really too many, but we gonna take it anyway, because I'm not afraid to talk. Okay? Let's see. I'm sorry about that. Okay, and here we go. Okay, so the first one is, here we go, declutter. Now some of you need to declutter. In other words, throw out that old stuff. It says you feel better and more focused if you take the time to clear away clutter from your living and your workspace. Donate what you can help to others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. So unclutter your schedule, unclutter what you're doing, declutter this week. Also take divine guidance chance. All possibilities, all positive change and successful ventures involve a decrease of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories as you leave behind that which comfortable and familiar, but no longer appreciated for you. You make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. It's time for you to make more meaningful opportunities to come towards you this week. Block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics. Avoid anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. Sometimes you got to block out all the freaking distraction, all the chatter, all on the backside. Block that out. It says do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You also got to take the positivity action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Constantly working on your own priorities will make the flourish like a lush flower garden. So taking on the responsibilities and do the work. You're busy. It says pay yourself first. Make yourself the most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care encourages you that you have savings to invest in your present and your future. So you got to put time out, put some money for yourself, man. Don't give it all away. Constant consumer. It says you have the power to heal and help the world with your decisions to buy other products and services that are essential and environmental friendly. As a constant consumer, you choose to invest in fair trades and organic goods. You live simple and you purchase only what you need. So purchase only the things that you need this week. Don't go over, well, I need everything from the kitchen sink and I gotta get it all because I'm lacking on it. I gotta have it. Start being more patient with yourself and remember, you're starting out something and you're gonna have to be slow on how you spend it, how you walk with it, how you do it. So what else is going on with your money situation this week? Anything else I need to say about how your money, what you should be doing this week? So we know about this week when it comes to you going forward to getting your money and your abundance. Okay, Spirit. What else? What else I need to tell them this about this week? What's going down? Okay. Now, this week you might have to deal with 7 of Wands. There's going to be a successful gain outcome and of obstacles and challenges. You know, you're going to overcome because we have the 7 of Wands. You're going to overcome these obstacles, okay? It says we have the 8 of Coins in reverse. Lack of ambition, vanity concealed. Usually, you know, somebody's a flatterer, but they lazy as hell. You can't be so lazy. You got to get off that butt and do the work. It says somebody's a Hierophant in reverse. Over kindness, foolish exercise, repeated errors. They make repeated errors in the organization. Somebody kept doing it because somebody could be in a cult or whatever, but they were making repeated errors. The Knight of Wands, somebody was that's a traveler, is a dark young man on a journey. Somebody wanted to take a journey, but they're lazy, so they're going to have the 5 of Swords. Someone may have to be disgraded, maybe arise, discrimination, defeat, conquer, dishonest. Somebody's weakness of wills right now because they feel like they've been defeated and dishonored this week because of the choices they made in the organization. In other words, you can't step in the organization and what you putting your investments in. You got a lot of people. Well, you stepped your nose in, you need to step your nose out. You know, you can't fix everybody's problem, but you can fix yourself, okay? So we're gonna leave it at that. You need to work on you, because you avoid a tower when you do that. When you start fixing yourself, because there ain't gonna be no tower. When you take yourself, do what you're supposed to, you first, then get into other. Don't be in these organizations, because some of these organizations make you win and you lose.